What does the 2024 Union Budget mean for India? A question that's been on many of our minds since its announcement. Well, sit tight because we're about to dissect it in detail. Let's start with the initial reactions. The stock market ended lower post the budget announcement, indicating mixed feelings from the financial sector. Notably, the former Finance Minister P. Chidambaram criticized the allocation of funds for infrastructure and called for an independent performance assessment. On the other hand, Prime Minister Narendra Modi praised the budget for its focus on the deprived, poor villages and middle class, hailing it as a guarantee for India's future. Moving on to the key points. The capital expenditure outlay has increased by over 11%, a move that points towards an emphasis on infrastructure development. The revised fiscal deficit estimate for fiscal year 24 is 5.8% and projected to be 5.1% for fiscal year 25. This indicates the government's intention to gradually reduce the fiscal deficit. Furthermore, the budget supports the Gaganyaan mission and aims to build a dedicated space station by 2035, highlighting India's ambitions in space exploration. Also, old and disputed direct tax demands will be withdrawn, an initiative likely to be welcomed by many taxpayers. The budget made no changes in income tax slabs, but received significant online attention for income tax-related announcements. It also announced plans to upgrade railway coaches and encourage the adoption of electric buses, reflecting the government's focus on sustainable transport. The government plans to build 2 crore houses in the next 5 years, with additional houses for the rural poor and a new housing scheme for the middle class. This points towards a commitment to improving living standards and addressing housing shortages. Lastly, let's discuss the impact. The increase in capital expenditure outlay could lead to significant infrastructure development, potentially creating jobs and stimulating economic growth. The reduction in fiscal deficit could improve India's economic stability in the long term. The initiatives in space exploration, transport, and housing could significantly enhance the quality of life for many Indians. In conclusion, the 2024 Union Budget has presented a mixed bag of initiatives and reforms. While some applaud its focus on infrastructure, space exploration, and housing, others criticize it for its handling of the fiscal deficit and tax-related issues. Only time will tell how these measures will shape India's future. Until then, it will be interesting to watch how these changes unfold and impact everyday life in India.